Everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. As we're recording here, it's St. Patrick's Day. No beer for me because I watched the football yesterday and I was very drunk. So, yeah.
Drowning in sorrows.
Drowning my sorrows, yeah.
How are the lads?
How are the lads? How are the not lads? Saw too many magpies on the way to work this morning. Anyway. We
digressing already.
We are bringing you episode 14 of the Here We Golf podcast. Quick, brief rundown of all the happenings in the world of golf. So, how are we this week?
Not bad, lad. Yeah, better after yesterday's result.
But yeah.
Yeah, spent the last 4 days watching the players.
I know, players have been class, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's wasn't the best golf in the world. Like, I don't think anyone sort of shot lights out.
No, like Sawgrass won.
Anyone won this week, it was Sawgrass, yeah. Yeah, tough course, and especially on the weekend with the wind, it's a tough challenge for them, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially 17. Once you get to 17, you're like, oh my God, I've got to do this now, haven't I? The final 3 holes are just ruthless for a golf course.
It is a brilliant finish, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
It is a really good finish. That tee shot on 18 as well.
It forces you right, doesn't it? Like you just don't want to go left, no matter what you do.
Seen a couple of good ones on Sunday, like Bartier, when he needed it. Like, he really cut the corner off, played a great one down there.
Barty is so young, isn't he? To be playing on at this level, he's going to be a force, in a few years.
Well, at the start of Sunday, it looked like him and who's he playing with? Glover? No. He dropped away. It looked like he dropped away, and but Bartier made a bit of a fist of it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Completely lost track of who he was playing with there. But Minwoo Lee it was.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and Minwoo Lee struggled in the wind there and lost his head a bit. Where Barty was able to gather himself and only finished a shot back, just missing out on was it 1 shot back in the end?
10 under, yeah, 2
shots back.
But I think Minwoo Lee, he's not a links player, is he? So it was always going to be hard for him to. It's not a links course as such, but at all. But the wind, the conditions, he's not. I wasn't surprised Rory did well.
But he like didn't play great. It wasn't vintage Rory at all.
Not at all.
Like, I've never in his post round interview today after the playoff win, he turned around and the interviewer said that he's only the second person in history of this event to win it with a sub 50% fairways hit. Yeah. And
he just literally glossed over it, didn't he?
Yeah. It's just like,
let's talk about the positives, mate. I was like, what? Like, he's got a lot to say for himself at the moment. I think he's, I don't know, I just don't think he's... That
tournament was there for the taking.
By anyone.
I think there were plenty of opportunities for people to go and take it by the scruff of the neck. He's kind of limped over the line in the end and had it handed to him.
Yeah.
Anyone who put a challenge up came and faded.
Yeah.
Hoagie was the only one who really did anything on Sunday, but he was like too far back, and he set the clubhouse lead, didn't he? -10, but obviously it wasn't enough.
I was very impressed with Justin Thomas, to be fair.
Yeah, what was that 16 shot swing, was it?
Oh,
between Thursday and Friday.
Course record 61. Just a ridiculous round of golf on it.
Yeah, insane.
Like round there as well. That's just shows you how good of a player he is. But I think that Trent, I can't remember where he's from. It's like a YouTube creator.
Oh, Barstool, yeah. Barstool Trent.
He posted 61 on the front 9.
Front 8 it was, 8 holes.
Good luck doing that, JT.
That was quite absolute. That was a hideous bit of golf. That was. Some awful shots.
Did you see any of the Creative Classic?
Nah.
Did you not? I saw a bit of it.
I saw the Garrett, not Garrett, Grant.
Grant's class, isn't he?
Grant won. Yeah.
I'm intrigued by his putter. Big long thing. I'm really intrigued by it. I really want to have a go at one. See if it, because my putting's notoriously bad. So anything to help, I'll give it a go.
Find out tomorrow. Finally getting a game of golf.
Golfing tomorrow. Playing Mossock Hall, which is in the northwest of England.
Half of Lancashire.
I'm in German lesson. In the northwest von England.
So yeah, players, it wasn't the greatest golf you'll ever watch, but it was you couldn't turn it off because it was tight the whole way, wasn't it?
Well, you could fall asleep.
JJ spawned it, didn't he?
Spawned it.
You seen the playoff today? Just handed it to Rory.
Yeah.
Handed it to him.
8 on the 17.
You knew with his bunker shot on the first playoff hole. And
yeah. He was nervous, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's never been in that position before. I heard them talking about him this week, saying he nearly lost his card, didn't he? So to come back and get a check for £2.5 million quid's not bad. So he should be happy with his performance there. But what frustrated me is last week I had Rory and Spawn in my team.
Devastated.
Did you make a Scotty's attempts this week?
Scotty's off the boil big time, isn't he?
Mm.
Yeah. Well, we called it last week. We did say we didn't expect much from him this week. But yeah, again, he's still in the mix, isn't he? He's still on the leaderboard. What did he finish 20th this week? I think.
Yeah, which isn't bad at all off the boil, is it?
No.
I mean, if you're off the boil like Xander Schauffele, I know he's not back from injury.
Yeah.
He's like 7 over, or
I think 13 over.
13
in total.
over.
He was dead last. The ones that made the cut, yeah. But Scotty was like visibly frustrated, which you don't normally see. Like he was effing and blind and giving caddy loads and stuff.
Not his style, is it? Maybe something's going on. You never know what's going on behind closed doors, really, do you? But he just doesn't seem himself, so he won't be getting a pick from me any time soon. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Any other notable performances? Sepp Stracker again.
Yeah,
just seems to be solid as, doesn't he? Consistent. Struggled on Sunday with a 74, but I think another top 15.
I think it was common though. Nobody really had a really 4 good rounds, did they? Lucas Glover did okay in that respect, but he didn't shoot any lights out really, except the first day. Bartia really impressed me. Can't believe how young he is. He's just
aggressive as well at his play. No letting up. Bob McIntyre as well. Gradually just came into the mix as well.
Yeah. Quiet little assassin, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's snuck into the top 10. But yeah, the really good event. Golf wasn't great. I thought Rory had it handed to him.
Yeah.
He didn't play great all week.
No.
And we said on last week's sort of preview that we knew that his driving wasn't up to scratch, and we thought that was going to cost him, but no one seemed to want to win it.
Alex Smalley, what did you make of his efforts? He was there for the taking for him, wasn't he?
Just Sunday just didn't seem to happen.
I just don't think he's used to that position, is he?
No, do you reckon he bottled it a bit?
Completely bottled it, especially on 17. I thought he was unlucky, to be fair. That ball could have sat there on the little ledge, couldn't it?
Yeah, he got the backspin. I thought, I was going to jump back on the grass here, and then he rolled and dropped it.
Oh no.
No, he played solid the first couple of days, and then I don't know if the wind or maybe a bit of the occasion got to him as well.
100%. I think the wind got to everyone except Tom Hoagie. But that's good. It's good to see, innit? Back to vintage PDA Tour for me. I'm not seeing this sort of level of competition where it's hard for everyone for a while. It's usually
just like money. It feels like a pitch and putt usually, and it's like how low can you go kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was. Whilst you want to see them shooting lights out and playing great golf, it's good to see them challenged as well.
Definitely.
But it did just feel like the amount of mistakes Rory made, no one punished him.
He didn't deserve to win it, really.
No, and he admitted himself he didn't play his best golf this week. But
even the playoff, it was the worst hole I've ever seen him play. Actually blazed one right, chipped out, and then his putt just absolutely just raced it by, didn't he? Just thought it was just it was so easy. I would have handed it to you like that, and but again, it's the hardest 3 holes I've ever seen in my life. Never mind for a playoff in that wind as well.
I don't know. We'll go to Augusta in a few weeks and see Amen Corner. But yeah, tough stretch. Keegan Bradley had hole in one this week as well.
Yeah,
that's his second in a couple of months.
Yeah,
old Captain America.
Yeah.
Laurie Cantor. Just before we move on from the players, rooting for him massively.
Yeah, I know.
And he had a great day, 4 under on the first day, and then for whatever reason he was just all over the place on Friday, and ended up missing the cut by a shot.
Yeah, I think
it's bum time.
I thought it was really harsh on the players who shot even par, because I thought that was a decent score for the first 2 rounds. there was a group of players: Hideki, Laurie Cantor, Justin Rose, and Michael Kim, who I thought if they make it on the weekend, we might see something happen here. But I was just a bit gutted for the four of them.
Mattiala lost it on the first 2 holes of the tournament, didn't he?
But he did well to get back, though, didn't he?
Yeah. Unbelievable start that first couple of holes on Thursday.
Crazy.
Yeah, just on Cantor, because we mentioned that he's obviously in line to get the Masters as it stands. After Thursday, he was projected to jump up to 36th in the world, but he's slipped down to 47th now. So he is really on the cusp.
Yeah. A few mentions to
a few weeks for him.
Oberg, no good. Who else did we mention last week? We've already mentioned Schauffele.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Cole Putter again.
Yeah.
Just standard.
Nowhere.
Fields of Aaron Rye.
Yeah.
And
played really well, didn't he?
Yeah, bit up and down. Though he came in and out of it, finished tied for 14th in the end.
Not bad. He could have done so much better, couldn't he?
He's hit like 74% of fairway, something like that. Like he was hitting it well.
Yeah.
Just wasn't able to convert his chances and stuff. So yeah,
Sam Ryder as well. Gone from Eurovision to playing golf on the players and finishing 14th. Unbelievable for Sam Ryder.
No idea what you're chanting.
They've got to be Sam Ryder now.
I'll trust you. Right. Fair enough. This week we are still in Florida, the final event of the Florida Swing.
Yeah.
Valspar.
Paint brand.
Copperhead at the Innsbruck Resort.
Yeah. Played this course a few times actually, recently, on 2K23.
How did you get on?
I won it. Actually won the players last night as well.
Did you?
Not last night, the night before. Yeah. I'm playing really well at the moment. I'm off +5. Virtually.
Did you hit any fairways at Innsbruck? At the Copperhead?
Yeah, I did. And that was the key to it.
Did you need to, yeah?
Yeah. The key to this tournament is... Let's just cut that bit out. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know the key to this tournament at all. But I read a bit about it yesterday.
Yeah, so the Valspar, last event of the Florida Swing, and it's another tight one, very comparable to TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, Bermuda grass and what's the word? Overseeded with
Power.
Yeah.
Can't remember the other one.
Power.
It's not the same one as last week though. Power something.
But yeah, it's supposed to be difficult.
It's difficult. It's tight. It's a bendy one with dog legs. There's 5 par 3s. So it's a ball strikers course. And so we're looking at similar kind of people as we were last week. We won't go into too much depth because we'll cover it on the fan team episode when we're picking our players and going through our teams and stuff and looking into the stats and a bit more of a deep dive. But yeah, pretty much Valspar, that's what you're looking at. We've got a decent field.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of withdrawals in the last few days. Barty has just pulled out in the last few hours.
Yeah.
Daniel Berger pulled out. Who else? Aaron Wright pulled out as well in the last few days as well.
I can understand that as well. It's a lot of travel in it.
like 20 minutes down the road. And Ricky Fowler pulled out the other day, and he needs a win before the Masters to get back to Augusta.
Yeah.
So quite surprised by that. So there's 2 events left in Texas after this one: the Houston Open and the Texas Open.
Yeah.
So he's got to show up and win one of them now.
Which you doubt very much.
He's just not playing well enough, is he?
No.
No. Got any thoughts on the Valspar?
I have. I just can't remember my notes now. Hang on.
Tommy is the sort of front runner favourite.
Yeah.
Say just because of the course layout and the type of player he is and type of ball striker it needs.
I'd be surprised if Tommy isn't very, very high up the leaderboard this week. He's the only one really for me that I picked out due to the ball striking. You've got to be really good ball striking to play around here. And we all know Tommy's one of the best. It's just his putter, isn't it? That it's one of his best.
It's not necessarily a putter's. Like you don't need to be hot with your putter on this one because you're approaching from sort of 175 yards. There's a lot of layup holes.
Yeah,
essentially. So you kind of need your lag putting to be on point, really. And if a couple drop in, happy days.
He's okay lag putting. It's more the 5-footers, isn't
the
it?
ruthless ones for birdie when you're sort of 6-10 foot out. Yeah.
With 5 par 5s, he doesn't lack any distance. 3 par 5? 5 par 5s?
No, there's 5 par 3s. There's a few par 5s as well.
He doesn't lack distance either, so I think he's got such a good chance to win this one. Paul Waring playing this week.
Is he? Yeah, after his win in Abu Dhabi, he got a card, didn't he? I'd be interested to see how he gets on. Yeah. Local lad.
Yeah. And Alex Smalley back in the race. So I mean, if he plays like he did this week, then I've got high hopes for him. He's very consistent, isn't he?
Few DP World Tour faces are going over there. Yeah. Nergard Peterson. Yeah. What a rise for him, by the way.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
So looking forward to watching him. And Højgaard's there again.
Yeah. So's Hovland, but he's just not in form, is he?
He's well and truly out of form, yeah.
He's not there at all.
No.
I don't rate his chances. It's
just all over the place. Or the Norwegian Nicholas Norgard as well, who's kind of burst onto the scene in the last couple of years and has not really been doing enough, fell out of form. Olsen, another Dane. Jordan Olsen's over there. So
and he's in form as well.
Quite the DP World Tour contingent, so should be interesting.
Just shows you where the DP World Tour is, though, isn't it? They call it the World Tour of golf, don't they? Because it's everywhere, isn't it? Now it's not just a European tour anymore; it's a World Tour. It's annoying that the players do just jump on the PGA Tour when they get a chance, doesn't it? Because the field is
the money in it, though.
Yeah,
it's the money.
It's only
the opportunity
this week in the Singapore Open, so
because the strength of the field is worth more world ranking points as well. So it's kind of
yeah,
it's a no-brainer. You do it if you're in the situation, but obviously you'd like to see the bigger names over here and in the DP events.
Well, for us.
Yeah. We'll go deeper into the Valspar on the fan team episode and look into a bit more depth as to who we fancy and why. LIV Golf is back.
It is back, yeah.
Got much of an appetite for it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I quite like it. I like the team game, and also the players. It's nice to. It's just more exciting, isn't it?
I like it. I just feel like it was struggling with ratings as it was, and now they've had like a couple of weeks off. I know it's the playoffs now, so it's like there's a bit of jeopardy on it, but I wouldn't surprise me to see the ratings have dropped off massively. Like, what? It wouldn't surprise me to see the ratings drop off massively.
Off what?
TV, people watching.
TGL?
Yeah.
Oh, you should LIV.
Did I? Should do that. Fucking hell, went straight into the TGL, isn't it? Just stop me.
Where's he going? No, I was like, where's he going with this one?
Right. Where've LIV just been? Singapore, wasn't
it?
Yeah. LIV.
Yeah.
Singapore.
Yeah. It's not the same course, is it?
No. LIV.
Yeah.
Singapore. So DJ got written off last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Had a struggled week, but had a struggled week. he struggled a lot, but yeah, he come back this week and finished tied for fifth.
Yeah.
Back in form.
I can never see him reaching the heights he did, obviously.
Nah.
I think he's
coasting into the end of his career now.
Yeah.
Picking up checks and
that's it.
Just chilling, and he's proper. All his career, he's just been this laid back guy. And you just see him like he's not asked about anything anymore. He's got his green jacket.
Why would
plenty
you?
of wins and that.
I don't blame him.
Fair play to him, yeah. And if you don't win, it doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, Sergio Garcia's Fireballs have just won 3 team events in a row.
Yeah, they're on fire, aren't they?
Fireball.
I didn't see it though, you know.
We're not going to, are we? Hong Kong?
No, I mean, like Sergio's team coming. I didn't really know the team when we went through it a couple of episodes ago. You don't know that.
No, we absolutely ripped Masvidal, if that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it
And
was
he's been playing okay. But no, we picked up Puig. We knew Puig had a chance of doing well, but Sergio hadn't really shown much.
No.
I say Masvidal was not on my radar as one who was going to be doing bits, but he's had a couple of events there the last few weeks.
I just think hang on.
But another top 10 for Rambo.
Yeah,
Just consistent as. Didn't play particularly well this week, but he's ground out another top 10. Louis Oosthuizen showed a bit of form this week.
Yeah.
Because he'll be in the Masters in a few weeks, so it's a good time for him to. All these green jacket winners starting to show up at the right time. Like.
I just can't believe when we first previewed it, like Fireballs have done that, given the strength of Legion 13. It's just ridiculous. Hatton's ridiculous. Brown's ridiculous. Tom McKibben's strong, and then Caleb Surratt is Caleb Surratt.
But he's been playing okay. Brooks Koepka, another one who's finished second this week. Returned to form just in time.
Yeah.
And
It seems like he's changing himself a bit, actually. Brooks, he's trying to change his media, how they're viewing him, isn't he? I think he's had a bit of media coaching, hasn't he? Because he was coming across. Yeah, I think he was coming across a bit of a dick, wasn't he?
Well, he looked a lot more relaxed on Rick Shields' video we mentioned a few weeks ago. It was the first time I've ever really seen him in that sort of environment. Yeah. Just normally stiff as a board and can't be arsed with anyone in press conferences, isn't he? That's normally the only time you hear him.
Yeah. But I think he's getting himself about there. I think you've got to these days, to be fair.
Yeah.
Golf's no longer just an old man's game, is it? Where you have to just... It's proper, like, media.
Yeah, people want to be entertained, and they want to hear from you, and there's more to it than just turning up and playing golf nowadays, isn't there? These guys are turning into personalities and people want to sort of see a bit more of than just the golf.
I agree.
Another guy who was on Rick Shields. He was Rick Shields' first guest, Joaquin Neiman.
Class.
Has won this one.
Yeah.
17 under par, won it by 5 shots by an absolute street. And from what I saw from the highlights, he's on it. Like, he's absolutely dialed in.
Yeah.
So much so that there's a little bit of back and forth on Twitter this weekend with Trevor Immelman.
Yeah.
Put something out there. And Phil Mickelson come back saying basically that he thinks Neiman's the best player in the world right now. And also said that some think Scotty wins again before the Ryder Cup.
Fair enough. I mean,
He's not shown.
I don't disagree with that.
Form.
No.
I don't disagree with either. I think Neiman is like you only beat what's in front of you, and it's his second win of the season already.
Yeah. It's class, innit?
And like as I say, from his golf, like it doesn't matter who's in the field with you. If you can do that, then you're going to be putting yourself in with a shout. Absolutely class act, and he's got an invite to the Masters, and he plays well round Augusta. So it will be interesting to see whether he can back up Phil's claims.
I think Phil's also trying to get some media spotlight on LIV as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves stirring the pot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Loves it. Big fat spoon. Left-handed spoon. He's got
I thought you called him a big fat spoon then. That was in his older days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? That was the only reason he did that, because Tiger was such a miserable bastard, wasn't he? So he just felt like, I'm going to have to...
Horrendous video.
Oh, fucking awful.
Gonna have to clip it over this now so people don't think I was just being a dick there. So yeah, there's a couple of weeks break now before Liv comes back over to America for Miami event, which we'll have a little look at nearer the time.
Yep.
I'm still playing Liv Fantasy, just very casually, by the way. My team was 25 under par this week.
Wow.
And that puts me on the leaderboard. I think I've crept into the top 100. Let me just have a quick glance at that. 89th overall now.
In the world.
In the world. Here we go, Dan. Charging up the Live Golf leaderboard. Now, I did look at it, there's only about 5,000 players in it. Which you might think, it's not great achievement. But there's decent prizes on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, can't find them right now, but there's like credits off Live Shop, tickets to an event, and a video lesson off one of their players.
Fantastic.
So it's worth playing. So yeah, I'm 89th overall at the minute. So I'm engaged in it.
Brilliant.
So I'll keep you updated on how I'm getting throughout the season. So yeah, 4th of April is the next event in Miami.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Might be able to watch a bit more of that, bit of a better time zone for it.
Yeah.
TGL. Back later on tonight.
How do you feel about the playoffs? Do you think they'll get more spotlight?
I don't, I think absolute catastrophic for them that Tiger and Rory both went out.
Massive.
Like the ratings were clinging on by them. Now they're not there, and they've had a couple of weeks break.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna.
It's forgotten.
I think it's gonna die on its ass.
Sky Sports seems to have been promoting it a lot today on the Masters show. Yeah, I agree.
Trying to drum up a bit of interest.
I think so, but it's too late for the Brits, and if we're not watching it, then are the Americans watching it? I don't know.
I obviously don't know what's competing with it over in the States, but it's.
What time's it on in America? Because if it's is it midday?
No, 7 p.m. tonight, so it's like 11 o'clock our time.
You might do all right there. You never know.
But again, about 300,000 views last time. Official ratings, so be interesting to see. With this being the playoffs, you'd expect it to go up, wouldn't you? But yeah, not sure. But anyway, I like it, and I'll see it through and see how it ends up. So we've got LA versus New York Golf Club today, so first seed against fourth seed, and then tomorrow the Bay against Atlanta.
I didn't expect New York Golf Club to be in the playoffs, I'm not going to lie, at the start of the season.
No, first few weeks they were absolutely dreadful.
Dreadful, yeah.
And managed to claw the way past Jupiter and Boston into fourth.
Yeah.
How do you rate the hopes against my team, LA?
Well, this is a clash.
This is a derby, isn't it?
This is a derby, yeah.
Here we go, TJ.
Liverpool
derby
versus Everton, and I think Everton will be comfortably beating them. Not something I've said previous, but
Yeah. It's so we've got for LA. Where's my teams gone? Oh, fucking hell, lad. I've written the teams down wrong on the keep note. Okay. It's a good job we don't do this live, isn't it?
No, I think we'd bring it out from somewhere, The pressure would be on. We'd work better.
Right. So yeah, teams for tonight's match: New York against LA. Xander Schauffele, Ricky Fowler and Cam Young from New York against Colin Morikawa, Tommy Fleetwood and Sahith Theegala.
No match at all. Xander's still come back from injury. Ricky Fowler's just not even playing this week.
And Cameron Young it looks out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, he looks nervous, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's not the showman, is he?
He's not. So yeah, they've got that tonight, and then the second semi-final is tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Atlanta and the Bay. Got the teams there for that.
Yeah, so we've got Justin Thomas, Billy Horschel and Cantley against Shane Lowry, Minwoo Lee and Oberg, which is an unbelievable matchup, to be honest.
Well, yeah, Lee wasn't meant to be playing. It was Clark, and he's pulled out from injury today. So Minwoo Lee stepped in for him last minute. That'll be a good match.
That'll be a class match. I think it's a class
tighter than the other one.
I think Justin Thomas will want to show that he's back in the game with his 61.
Yeah, confidence flying.
Billy Horschel's just a nice general showman, isn't he?
No wind in the SoFi Centre, so
And Cantley's he'll be turning up about 8 o'clock at night, ready to tee off because he's that slow. But Sugar Shane Lowry, he's in form. Min Woolley's also in form.
These three are the lads, just lads, aren't they? Like but I like team camaraderie.
I like how they're getting onto each other. Like even on tour, they're still showing a bit of TGL, which is good. It's good for the game, and I hope the viewing rating does go up and it carries on because it is good for the game. It's just something different, isn't it?
I'd say New York have probably got a better chance than they would have done if Fitzpatrick was playing.
Yeah,
he's out of form massively, isn't he? Like normal events and in this, he's
just living off his US Open victory.
But he's obviously realised that something needs to change, and he split with his caddy this week. You see that?
Yep.
Yeah, well, sad really because they've been synonymous for a good few years now. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
not asked, are you?
Not really. Like when Tiger split up with his caddy, that was big news. Remember when he sacked Steve Williams? That was big news. But Fitzpatrick,
I'm going to read about. He's released a book, hasn't he?
Yeah,
mentioned it a couple of episodes ago.
It'd be a good book.
Still excited to get that book.
Get that book.
That was big news. That like
I'm not interested in Matt Fitzpatrick or his caddies. I know. Just
Billy Foster's like caddied for Seve and Westwood and Thomas Bjorn. He's he's been around for a long time in the game, and he's supposed to be caddying for Fitzpatrick in the Ryder Cup later in the year and stuff. But yeah, I guess if you're Fitzpatrick and you're not winning money and you're missing cuts and you're playing shit, you're going to need to change something. And I guess that's what he needs to do.
I think he should get out on his old caddy.
Out on Lee's old caddy probably ain't caddying anymore.
No, out on Lee's old caddy's probably just rocking in the bath. God. Anyway.
Oh, I thought that was going to be more of a talking point than it was. Didn't think you'd be so apathetic towards it. I, for one, am sad that Billy Foster is not caddying for Fitzpatrick, and I'd like to see him get a new job pretty quickly. Yeah. He did say though at the start of the season he was going to caddy for him less, so maybe Fitzpatrick thought his art wasn't in it, so I don't know.
Maybe.
They got the Caddies podcast, haven't they? Maybe he's just too busy with that.
Yeah. Poddies.
You mentioned up before about Rory talking too much and stuff. Did you see him when he pitched that fan's phone at the...
Did you see what he posted on Snapchat as well?
Was that legit, that? I seen it. Yeah.
I hate it when people chat shit or something.
He's fucking gimping, isn't he?
He's just got too much to say for himself, hasn't he, at the moment? Like he was talking about YouTube golf as well. And now he's not in that generation. What are you talking about, Rory? You don't have to be in a generation to watch people play golf. Like seriously, you're 35 years of age, you're not 75. He keeps going on about retirement, and he keeps going on about how he's not going to be in retirement. And how anyone else clapped back to him the other day, didn't he?
Did he?
And he said, like, I've been in Rory's shoes when I was younger. Didn't think I'd want to play golf, but you know what? I'm on the Champions Tour with my mates who I've grew up playing golf with. I'm getting paid to just go around and play golf in my elder years. What? Yeah. And I'm still competing, which is amazing for my brain.
That's not the dream.
Like, why wouldn't you want to play golf?
What else are you going to do?
Sit at home.
Come sit in your Wentworth mansion.
Exactly. It's
exciting times.
I think a lot of footballers would be very envious of golfers
being able to have that longevity.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like he's probably not going to be hitting the ball as far, but
that's the thing. Like you make a good point there because most footballers are like done at his age, aren't they?